Hi, this is Dr. Mercola, and I want to thank you so much for fully appreciating the benefits of molecular hydrogen. And I'm sending this to you because you purchased it. And this is one of my absolute favorite supplements because it really is one of the best antioxidants on the market because it's selective. It's not going to diminish beneficial free radicals that your body makes and needs, like nitric oxide, that and other free radicals are produced, like when you exercise. If you take antioxidants when you're exercising, you're really going to radically diminish the benefits you get from exercise. But you won't do this with molecular hydrogen. In fact, molecular hydrogen will lessen the damage you get from excessive free radicals on exercise. So this is why I take it pretty much every day. I wanted to highlight some more details that I wasn't able to present in the video that you initially saw, and I'm going to show you, demonstrate give you some tips on how to use it. First of all, it's important to understand that you don't want to take this regularly throughout the day. So theoretically, you can take one tablet every hour, and you would think that would give you a lot of benefit, but actually you'll get probably almost no benefit because you need to take it in cycles and pulse it. So I used to take it twice a day, but now I only take it once a day, and I'm taking 3 tablets once a day, and I'm going to show you how I do that. Normally, first of all, you want to put it in a container like this, and notice this container has a funnel shape to it, and it has a more surface area at the top, which is good. You want to have about 12 ounces of water in there. So, and the key here is to put the water at room temperature. And I have wasted a lot of molecular hydrogen because I think, and I suspect you would too, that you're going to remember you put it in there 90 seconds later and drink it, but you're not. I can assure you, don't make that mistake. So get yourself a timer and mark it at 90 seconds. Now, 90 seconds is the place that you start at. Typically, in the mid-70s, the tablets will be dissolved by that time. And that's when you drink it. And when I dissolve, I mean, you'll need to look at the bottom of the container. That's why the container should be clear. And you can see the tablets when they're just starting to go. And sometimes you can see it actually float to the surface, and then it's ready to drink. You don't want to leave it around too long because this is a gas, and the gas will dissipate and go into the air, and you won't get the benefits. There's a really narrow window of drinking this. So it takes about a minute and a half when the temperature, the ambient air is about 75 to 80. Now, if it's colder, as in many places in the winter, it's going to take longer. If you've got ice cubes and you put in ice water, it might take 5 minutes for it to dissolve. If it's warm water, like in the 80s or 90s, or certainly tea, I wouldn't recommend putting it in tea, but you could. It's going to be really quick, like maybe 20 seconds. So just use room temperature. It's a good place to start. And we take your molecular hydrogen tablets. And I'm going to put in 3, because that's the dose I like. And find the 3 tablets. And then I'm going to put it in the water, drop them in, plunk, 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 and then activate my timer, which is set for 90 seconds. Now, as I said, you could do it without a timer, but I think you're going to regret it because you're going to miss it, and you're going to come back 5 minutes later, and in 5 minutes, all of that hydrogen is evaporated. It's not giving you any benefit. It's going to go into the air. So you can see it starts to fizz and dissolve. As you've probably tried to see the little bubbles go up. And normally, the concentration that you could get of molecular hydrogen water is about 1 to 2 parts per million. But these tablets, and I'm actually interviewing the person who created these tablets. He's really a savant, a genius in figuring this out. He's created this, it's a metallic hydrogen, and it creates these nano bubbles. And because of the nano bubbles, you have this pressure that's created within the bubbles is actually able to increase the concentration of the molecular hydrogen up to about 8 or 9 parts per million, which is literally 4 to 5 times higher than you would typically be able to do without that type of process going on. So you can see the water is becoming more cloudy, and if you look in the bottom, I still see those 3 tablets, and I'm about 12 seconds away from it beeping, so it's getting really close. Sometimes I travel without the timer, and I just have to stand here and look at it. You don't have to. You can use a timer on your computer. They're free. You don't have to buy one. It's just I just find it convenient to have this countdown timer. So it's 90 seconds. And you'll see that I still see the 3 tablets sitting on the bottom. So it's getting close, maybe another 10 seconds or so, and then one or two will start to pop up, and then then you just want to drink it all at once. You don't want to sip it. You want to drink it in one continuous fashion. So it's getting close, getting closer. It looks like they're all dissolved now. So maybe this is actually, another 15 seconds. So I have to modify the time on that. And there you go. Sometimes you find it still, a few of the tablets haven't completely dissolved, but there you're good. You're good to go. And in 3 hours, this will really kick in. And like when I travel, I'll definitely do these 3 hours before my flight. And as I said, if it's a long flight, I'll get on, I'll take another 3 tablets. But this is one of the best ways I know of to simply and effectively neutralize the damaging effects from excessive free radical exposure, which you get when you're flying or when you're exercising aggressively. So I'm glad you made the decision to get this. I think you'll really appreciate it with time, and I think you made a really wise choice on doing this. And I congratulate you for your perception, your wisdom to go forward with this. And as I said, I think it's really incredibly valuable. And it's when I first learned the potential damaging effects of reactive oxygen species, the simplistic approach is you want to neutralize it with antioxidants, but that's a mistake. You do not want to do that. You want to avoid taking any antioxidants around the time of exercise because it's going to blunt the effects of that. In fact, we had an article, and hopefully we can link to it. We're publishing shortly, and depending on when you get this video, we'll have a link to that article of a review paper published by 𝗙𝗵𝗴𝗋 that goes into that in more specific details. But again, I'm just so grateful that you had the insights to make the decision to purchase this, and hopefully you'll continue to use it to help you take control of your health.